I guess it starts for me when I used to go to weddings or parties. I used to dread sitting down at tables or talking to people because always after you've given your name, people would say, "What do you do for a living?" And I always felt really ashamed because I'd worked all my life. Basically, it started when I became very unwell with bipolar disorder. I ended up getting ill health retirement from work and was basically told I'd probably never work again. For 9 years, I didn't work. I found it so difficult. I volunteered as much as I could. As much as I loved volunteering, I found it really difficult not to get paid. I had a care coordinator for my mental health, and she introduced me to the Involvement Recovery and Wellness Centre. And I started to attend psychoeducational courses in kind of the self-management of my mental health condition. So although I'd been on medication most of my life, and I know I'll be on it for the rest of my life, I didn't know much about self-management skills. So that really helped my mental health. I continued doing those courses, and eventually I was asked if I wanted to do the expert patient program as a co-tutor, again volunteering, which I did. I started to really build in confidence. Then I began to co-tutor different courses within the Recovery College. After a while, a job became available at CWP in the Recovery College, and I was really encouraged to go for it. I never thought in a million years that I'd get the job. So I went to the interview, did it, and I remember being out in my back garden talking to my neighbour across the fence, and the phone rang, and I answered the phone, and my now line manager said, "You've got the job." And I burst into tears. I was so happy. I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't. I remember going to my induction and feeling so happy that I was stuck in rush hour traffic. And the one thing I always wanted to have was a fob, to be able to get into the building by myself and not have to be let in by someone. And it was just something that I really wanted. And when I got that ID and that fob and let myself in, I can't explain the feeling of success and achievement. It was just amazing. So I'm 5 years in the job now. I love imparting my own lived experience and learning from others. Going back to kind of the weddings and the parties, I really enjoy talking to people now because I've got my job and I'm so passionate about it. Basically, I just want to say it is possible to get a job even if you have a serious mental health condition.